Hi folks, my name is Casey. I use the pronoun she, her. I'm co-founder of Yoga Wild, and this is a Vinyasa sequence to sit in discomfort. If you are new to our channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Know that you are supporting a small business in Tacoma, Washington. When you cultivate a regular physical yoga practice, you'll start to see changes. That can look like feeling stronger or more flexible or more mobile. But the benefits of this practice aren't limited to just the physical. One skill that we get to cultivate on the mat that I find really important right now is the ability to sit with discomfort. And think about it, when you are in a challenging posture or stretch, maybe even transition, we are learning or practicing the ability to just sit and breathe instead of reacting or freaking out or losing our cool. We learn how to connect to our breath and our body and our mind and make choices that are right for us. In today's class, we will focus on twisting postures. Twisting poses can help relieve tension in the muscles in the spine and can help to calm the nervous system. And especially if you're feeling stuck emotionally, mentally, or like physically feeling stuck in your body, twisting poses can act like a cleanse or a rinse, so we don't linger in those places longer than necessary. For class, I have a couple of blocks. Maybe use books at your home, and let's get started. Find a comfortable seat. So that can be cross-legged. You could sit on a block. Sometimes a little added height can help you keep some length in your spine. And as you sit tall, close your eyes or soften your gaze and just notice your breath. Feel your front, sides, and back body expand, get wider as you inhale, and contract. Maybe sit a little taller with your exhale. And stay with that attention. Inhale, breathe in, get wider. Exhale, breathe out, sit taller. And as you take time to just notice your breath, also begin to notice how you feel physically. Recognize if you feel any discomfort or tightness, any stuck places in your body. Also recognize any emotions or mood. Just how are you feeling to begin your practice? Feel free to keep your eyes closed or open your eyes. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, lean to your right. And as you lean to your right, place your right hand out away from your leg so you're finding length through your waistline, and start to lean over. And as you stretch, notice if your left hip kind of pops up. Make sure you stay glued to your mat as you reach over. Your left hand could come behind your head. You could point your elbow up and open. Maybe even your forearm comes down to a block or the ground. And then breathe here. Pay attention to how your breath feels as you change positions in your body. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, lean to your right. Rather, lean to your left. Place your left hand on your mat or on a block and keep your hand away from your left leg as you stretch your right fingertips up and over. Keep your chest open. Again, maybe bring your right hand behind your head, and you can press the back of your skull into your hand as you point your elbow up and away. You might notice, I do, one side can already feel significantly different than the other. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. So bring your left hand to your right leg. Your right hand can come behind and start to open your chest to your right. And you're not forcing anything. We're just trying to check in with range of motion, gentle twist. Maybe start to turn your chin toward your back shoulder. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist to your left. So twisting poses have a variety of benefits. They can be energizing. They help to stretch and open, maybe create mobility in your spine. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, tabletop. So as you make your way to your hands and knees, spread your 10 fingers wide, draw your navel up and in. Inhale, reach your right hand high, open arm twist, maybe look up. Exhale, thread the needle, slide your right hand under your left arm, and lower your right shoulder to your mat. As you lower your shoulder down, maybe your forehead connects to your mat. You could turn your gaze towards your right hand. Left hand can crawl forward or a half bind here. Bring your left hand by your face. Inhale, open arm twist, reach up. Exhale, tabletop. Press through your right hand. Inhale, open arm twist, lift your left hand high, maybe gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle. Slide your left hand through. And you could always bring your forehead to a block, find some kind of connection. And again, you could walk your right hand forward or find a half bind. Every posture you get into, bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice the impact of your breath on your shape, on your spine. Inhale, lift your left hand high. Exhale, tabletop. Make your way to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up and back. And really give yourself some time to settle in. You could bend one knee then the other. Sway your hips side to side. You could lift your heels and lower down. And take a moment to recognize where the weight falls in your hands today. Try to press evenly through all 10 fingers as you let your head relax or hang down between your upper arms. Inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Step to the top of your mat. Ragdoll. So take a nice wide base with your feet. Maybe box out your arms and just start to sway side to side. What does it look like to just relax and fold over your legs? We're not forcing our body into a deep stretch. We're not straightening out the legs. Try to avoid any strain to your hamstrings. Just fold. And lower your fingertips to your mat. Base your left hand on the ground or even to a block. Bend your left knee. Your right hand could come to your hip as you twist your chest open. Option even to reach your right hand high. Draw your shoulder blades together. Maybe turn your gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Base your right hand, bend your right knee, and take your twist on the other side. So I feel a big stretch to the outer part of my leg along the IT band. You might feel it outside your hip. But try to twist from your chest. Draw your shoulder blades together. Gaze can be down, out, or up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin to your chest. Keep a little bend in your knees. And slowly roll up to stand. Let your head hang heavy. Eventually, lift your gaze and find your way to standing. So we'll meet Samastitihi, equal standing pose. Press your palms together. Your feet can touch or you can have a little bit of space. Draw your navel up and in, stand tall, and then close your eyes or gaze to your fingertips. Take just a moment to set your intention for your practice. Maybe align with just what you need or want today. And take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Inhale through your nose. This time, seal your lips, exhale through your nose. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, stretch to your right. So lots of options as you move into this side bend. Your right hand could come down outside your leg, maybe come to your right hip, find a little support. You could continue to reach, box out your arms. So many variations. But feel the contraction through your right side body, all of this space through your left as you open your chest. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, lean to your left. So again, find the arm variation that serves you here, whatever placement works for you. Press through the outer part of your right foot and then feel your right ribs really lift up and away out of your right hip. We'll take that side to side with breath. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, lower your hands to about shoulder height, like you're reaching forward to the front of your space. Now open arm twist to your right. Reach your right hand behind you. And try to avoid your hips twisting to the right. Keep your hips facing the front of your space and twist from your chest. So we're trying to get this twist in our upper back or thoracic spine, which can tend to be really tight in a lot of bodies. Inhale, sweep your right hand forward. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. So maybe you reach back with your hand. And again, you might not twist that much, but let your priority be hips stay facing the front as you twist from your chest. You can even work your gaze over your back shoulder. We'll flow that with breath. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, open to your right. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center, reach your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, pause here. So hands can come to shins or thighs. Think long spine, draw your shoulder blades together, and then send your ears away from your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take that half sunny, 2 more rounds, breath to movement. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, stand tall, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samasthiti, back to your intention. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, up, up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take just a few moments here to notice your breath. Notice your heart rate. Maybe it's starting to pick up. Just pay attention. And that's really all you have to do during this time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sit low. Draw your navel up and in. And your hands can come to your heart. You don't have to keep your fingertips high, but stay heavy in your heels. Maybe even pick up your 10 toes. Activate your glutes so it's not just your quads working as you sink in. Now reach your fingertips forward. We'll take the twist that we did earlier. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your right hand back, open arm twist. Keep your hips forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your left. Keep moving with breath. Inhale, maybe sink lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, each side. Now stay in your legs. Inhale, reach both hands up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tabletop. So come to your hands and knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift the crown of your head. Exhale, cat pose. Draw your navel up and in. Stretch to the back line of your body. Inhale, tabletop, back to your neutral spine. Exhale, send your right heel behind you. So you could rest your toes on your mat or keep your heel about hip height. Draw your navel up and in. So try to stay more in neutral tabletop than a cow spine. Check that your right knee and toes point down, and then really active through your right leg, like you're pushing something away. We're going to try on a variation of chaturanga. I've heard it called sunbird chaturangas, and I really like that, so that's what I'll call it. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows. And you could bend an inch. Just check that your elbows point back. We're not splaying out. Or you could start to lower your chest down as you pick your right foot up. Press up. We'll take 2 more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. This time, tuck your back toes under. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Press through your palms, straighten your left leg. Pick your right heel up. Pause here, your right knee and toes stay pointed down. Extend through your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, lunge. Step your right foot through. Lower your left knee down. And maybe you help your right foot forward with your hands, and that's fine. Your fingertips could stay on your mat or blocks, or start to peel your chest up. Press hands into your front thigh. As you lift your chest, sink into your hips. So your hips are coming down and forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Maybe even reach your fingertips high. Now press in with your right heel. So you're pressing down with your right heel as you draw your right hip back. You could tuck your back toes under or press through the top of your left foot. Now, inhale. Exhale. Come out of your lunge a little bit as you find your open arm twist. So we've done this throughout our class so far. Reach your right hand back, draw your navel up and in. This time, bring your right hand to your back thigh or your low back and start to reach your left hand high. So we're taking a variation of an exalted warrior. Reach your left fingertips up and behind you. You might feel a big stretch through your left side body. Your gaze could be down or up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Bring your left tricep to your right thigh, palm to palm. Press your right hand down into your left and start to lift your chest. So it's like you're lifting your chest so that your thumbs come to the center of your chest. Your gaze can be down, out, or up. So really give yourself permission to kind of play with that to change the challenge. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Bring your hands to blocks maybe. Bring the ground up to you. Step your right knee back or just hands on your mat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, send your left heel back. Pause here. Again, think neutral spine. Navel draws up and in. Active through your left leg, like you're pressing something away behind you. Check that your left pinky toe is pointed down. Inhale, shift forward. We'll take the first one slow. Exhale, sunbird chaturanga. So again, feel free to just bend your elbows a little bit. This is a lot of challenge in the arms. Option to start to lower your chest down as you pick your left foot up toward the ceiling. Then press into your palms to lift back up. We'll take a couple more here. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time, tuck your back toes under. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Straighten your right leg. Lift your left heel high and pause here. Press into your hands evenly. Left toe and knee point down for now. Inhale. Exhale, lunge, step through. Help your left foot forward. Ground your right knee and settle in. So it can feel nice to kind of move around in a posture a little bit. Don't feel stuck. And maybe some of these moves are new to you. Maybe they're really familiar. But just take time to recognize how you feel as you practice. Hand can come to front thigh as you start to lift your chest. Now pay attention. Little things can change how the pose feels. Press down through the top of your right foot. That really fires up my right inner thigh. Or tuck it under might offer some stability. Sink your hips down and forward. Maybe even start to reach your hands up and back. Draw your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. So come out just a little bit. Lengthen your spine. Reach your left hand back. You could always bring right hand to left thigh, left hand to your hip, and just twist from your chest. We'll set up for our supported exalted warrior. So left hand to right thigh, so opposite hand to leg or low back as you reach your right hand up and behind you. Now sink into your hips just like we did earlier. As you reach your right fingertips up, maybe gaze up. Inhale, create all this space. Exhale, twist. Bring your right tricep, so keep that space, across to your left leg. Press your left hand on top of your right as you start to twist your chest open to the left. Breathe. So again, when we work in these twisting poses, as we work into more challenging poses, just notice what comes up. You can always lower your hands down, come out of the twist, open arm twist. So you get to choose what the practice looks like. I'm just presenting options. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop. So again, hands could come to blocks or your mat. Bring your left foot back, however you get there. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, send your right foot back. Inhale, shift forward, prepare, chaturanga. Exhale, bend your elbows, sunbird variation. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, last one. This time, inhale, three-legged dog, lift up. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. So as you open your hip to the right, point your right knee up to the ceiling and squeeze your right heel into your glute. Press through your hands evenly. Inhale, reset, three-legged dog. Point your right toes down. Exhale, lunge, step through. So you could choose to ground your back knee like we did the first round, or inhale, high lunge. Lift your chest. Settle in here. So your feet are on two separate tracks. You don't have to be in a balance beam. Hands can be at your hips, your heart, or start to reach up toward the ceiling. And as you sink in, pick your left heel up high away from the mat. And know that if you are grounded, this is still a variation of the pose, just with some stability. Find the shape that works for you. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. Reach your right hand back, left hand forward. So this can look like hands at heart, your hips, any variation. Your hips are staying toward the front of your space. Draw your shoulder blades together, twist in your spine, and then breathe. That's what we're here to do, to sit in these poses and just feel connected. Inhale, exalted warrior. Bring your right hand to opposite leg, left thigh. You reach your left fingertips up and back. And then sink into your lunge. It might add challenge, but it can offer some stability to get a little closer to the ground. You reach your left fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Left tricep to right thigh, palm to palm. Press your top hand down, open your chest. Now firm up your back leg. Press through your left big toe. Sink into your hips and breathe. Maybe even open your arms wide. Maybe ground your back knee. Couple more breaths. Can you find that ability to just sit in the discomfort or challenge or whatever comes up for you? Inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Take your time. Lower your hands down. Step your right foot back, however you get there. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, extend your left heel back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, sunbird chaturanga, elbows straight back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left heel high. This time, exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Point your left knee to the ceiling. Squeeze your left heel into your glute. Try to keep your armpits level. Relax your head. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reset. Point your toes down. Exhale, lunge, step through. So again, you could choose to be grounded in this lunge or keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, high lunge. Settle in. So find a drishti or gazing point. Your gazing point is really important Focus on something that's still and try to incorporate that stillness into your posture. Notice your breath. And if you do wobble or fall out, that's okay. This is a challenging balance pose. Pick your right heel up high, sink into your front knee. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. And as you twist open to your left, maybe start to notice with the repetition in our flow, maybe a little bit more range of motion. And if you have like history or injury or repetitive motion stuff going on in your body, maybe start to decrease the opening a little bit. Just listen. From here, inhale, exalted warrior, left hand to your back leg, reach your right fingertips up. So this is a huge stretch through my right side body in front of my right hip. Maybe you feel that as well. Keep your connection with your back hand light as you bend into your front knee. Inhale. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Right tricep to left thigh. So again, so many options with your legs. Keep your back knee lifted. Stay in this long lunge. Maybe your legs are starting to shake. Maybe ground your back knee. Option even to open your arms wide. Maybe even a half bind. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Lower your hands down. Step your left foot back. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, send your right foot back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga variation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. You can stay here again, or wild thing, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Your right toes will fall behind your left knee, and you might be off your mat, that's okay. Balance on your left hand as you pick your hips up. Eventually reach your right hand toward the front of your space, palm down. And really press your mat away. This is a variation of side plank. Inhale. Exhale. Come back. Both hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach your right heel high. Exhale, lunge, step through. Grounded or keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, exalted warrior. Reach your left hand high. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale here, find a little length, maybe open your arms. This time, pyramid stretch. Parsvottanasana, both hands come down to blocks or your mat. Straighten your legs and then shorten your stance. Plant your whole back foot and fold over your right leg. So try to avoid locking out your front leg. Keep a little bend in your knee as you draw your right hip back. As you relax in this forward fold, standing posture, come back to your breath. Know that this is a great place to stay, or base your left hand. You can bring your right hand to your hip and start to twist your chest open. Maybe even hand to your low back, to your sacrum. Try to feel your hips staying a little bit more level. And as you twist your chest, maybe extend your right hand up. So your hand can be flat on the ground. I like a little bit of height that helps me stay long in my spine. So you choose what's right for you. This is a great place to stay, or revolved half moon. Balance on your right leg as you lift your left heel. And you can start with your chest facing down, find your balance, and then start to open your chest toward the right. Maybe even extend your right hand high. And it's okay to wobble or fall out. Maybe keep the bend in your legs. We're here for 3. We're going to come to a seated twist in 2. 1, both hands down. Tuck your left knee behind your right foot and have a seat. So as we move into a seated twist, you could keep your left leg bent or extend your left leg long. Right foot could be inside your left thigh or cross over, you choose. Kickstand your right fingertips. Inhale, lift your left hand high. Exhale, twist to your right. So really feel the impact on your breath or the impact of your breath on your shape. So inhale, sit tall, create space. Exhale, maybe gaze over your right shoulder. 2 more like that. Inhale, find a little length. Exhale, open. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good. Turn back to center. We'll take a forward fold in Sukhasana. So cross your right shin in front of your left. Know that you could always fold your blanket, or rather your mat, over to add a little height. And then start to lean forward. Maybe forearms come to your mat or to your blocks. And if you lean an inch or two and that's where your body needs to be, that's a great place. If your forearms do connect, try to press down and then energetically draw your elbows back to your shins. Keep your neck long. A few breaths here. We'll make our way to tabletop. You could cross or come over your shins, maybe send your feet around. We have one more side in our Vinyasa flow. From tabletop, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, send your left heel back. Inhale, shift forward. Last 3, you've got it. Exhale, chaturanga variation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your left knee, open your hip. Great place to stay, or wild thing. Roll to the outer part of your right foot. Your left toes fall behind your right knee as you pick your hips up. Left fingertips reach toward the ceiling or stretch to the front of your space. External rotation in your upper arm. And really lift out of your right hand. Stretch through your side body. Inhale. Exhale, slowly make your way back. Lower your left hand down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, lunge, step through. Take a moment, set your foundation, whatever that looks like. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Inhale, full breath, maybe open your arms. Exhale, Parsvottanasana pyramid. Hands come down, frame your left foot. Straighten your leg, shorten your stance. Ground your right foot down. Fold over your left leg and start to breathe. And notice that it's different challenges if you're in an effort pose or if you're in a pose that's going deeper or stretching. And whatever emotions that come up or can come up in poses, see if you can just notice and breathe. Instead of reacting or freaking out, make choices that serve you so you can stay here in the fold or base your right hand to your mat or block and start to open arm twist to your left. Left hand can be on your hip as you twist your chest open in this revolved triangle or extend your left hand high. Notice how where you gaze can change how this pose feels. Press through your right foot. This is a great place to stay, or revolved half moon. Shift weight into your left leg. Option to take a block with you as you lift your right. Right knee and toes stay pointed down, just like when we were in our tabletop variation, and then twist your chest to the left. I really feel sensation on the outer part of my left hip. Maybe reach your left hand high. And whatever challenge you are in, whatever shape you are in, can you notice and breathe? We're here for 3. Seated spinal twist in 2, soft landing. 1, lower both hands down. Tuck your right knee behind your left ankle and have a seat. So again, you could stay with both legs bent or extend your right leg long. Kickstand your left fingertips. Inhale, reach your right hand high. Exhale, twist. So Press your right tricep into your left leg. That's an option. Draw your shoulder blades together and start to work your chin toward your back shoulder. And work with your breath. Inhale, look for space. Exhale. Sink in, settle in, maybe deepen into your shape. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Turn your chest towards center. Sukhasana. This time your left shin crosses in front of your right, and we'll add the forward fold. So again, you can fold up your mat. Maybe come to your forearms. Maybe just start to hinge forward. And breathe. Come back to the awareness of inhale and get wider. Exhale. Contract, maybe get a little longer through your spine. Couple more breaths here. Slowly lift your chest. And we'll stay in a comfortable seat. We'll close out similar to how we started. Maybe keep the left shin in front this time, just for a little bit of balance. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to your right. Take a little time here. Maybe you've experienced some change, so your right hand is further out. Again, stay rooted through your left sit bone. Maybe even forearm comes down. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, lean to your left. And as you take time to just pay attention to your practice, to shifts in your practice, it's not about a mountain, like getting better each pose or each time or each day. It's really about just paying attention to what you're experiencing right now without any added layers of suffering. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, gentle twist to your right. Left hand to right thigh. Open your chest. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, gentle twist to your left. Move with your breath. Maybe turn your chin over your left shoulder. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. Feel free to pause the video, enjoy a little Shavasana. Otherwise, press your palms together, Anjali Mudra. Remember, it's the choices you make that define who you are far more than your abilities. Thank you for choosing to practice your yoga. Lift your thumbs to the center of your forehead, your third eye, and we will close with one final collective breath. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much, friends. Again, my name is Casey. This was our yoga sequence to sit with discomfort. Please like or share this video with anyone you think might enjoy or get some benefit. Also, feel free to check out our yoga for coping with grief. Thank you.